JJJinks!
Truck Stop Knives!
Okay, JJJinks! Truck Stop Knives! Today, I'm gonna open the Trailblazer 48-piece Paracord Grenade Survival Kit. I bought this thing well over a year ago. Never opened it. So now I will. Here is the grenade, made out of lots of paracord. That's a ton of paracord. It's got a pin, which looks like you could put your keys on it. And how funny would it be to use this as your keychain? I actually am a little bit surprised it didn't have a carabiner on it. I think that would be a little more useful, so you can just clip it to stuff. This is a work of art. I almost don't want to open it because I know I'll never, ever be able to reassemble it again. And it was not cheap. I think I paid like $50 for it. I just woke up, so my hair's all messed up. Survival waits for no one. Let's see what's in it. Okay. So the first thing I got to do is figure out how to open it. I'll try the pin first because that's how grenades work. Yeah, that's not happening. There's this black thing. I'm not sure what that's for. Are there instructions? Not really. How are you supposed to... So already, if you're having trouble getting this thing open in a survival situation, that's not a good start. Screw it, I'm just gonna start cutting. I'm gonna use a knife that I got quite a while ago, but I never really had a chance to talk about it. This is the CRKT CEO. It is a very slim, kind of gentleman's knife, and it's got a very long, slender blade. Opens real nice. It's on bearings, not open assisted. It's a liner lock. I guess I won't give all of the details because this video is not about the knife. It is about this thing. And there we go. Now, does that help? And now, okay. I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe I gotta... Oh, you know what? Let me try removing the pin. Maybe that's how you do it. And now what? Well, now you got a little paracord necktie. Okay. Brute force method, I guess. Okay, the epithelial layer has been splayed open. Now I'll have to make an orthogonal incision. I see tin foil. It kind of looks like a shrunken head now. Oh, okay, now it's starting to fall apart a little. So it's kind of looking like the kit is in a ball of tinfoil, which is not a bad thing because tinfoil can be very useful. You can cook on it. You can use it as a reflector to signal somebody. Oh, here we go. Little meatball. Well, at least this part's still intact. I guess you could unravel this to make one long piece. I don't know if that was the correct way of doing that, but we got there. I mean, I guess I could use the brute force method again, but in a real survival situation, I would want this thing to be as intact as possible. And I wonder if this counts as one of the pieces. It says there's 48 pieces. I guess we're going to count them, but I wonder, are they counting this? I'm sure the paracord counts for one. So let's cut into that. Okay. So now I got a little gash in there and I can start peeling it open. So it's like a couple layers of tin foil in here. That's 1 and 2. kind of a cool concept, though. I've seen people make homemade kits out of like Altoids cans, and just balling something up in tinfoil could be pretty good too, because the foil's got so many uses in and of itself. And here we are. This is a messy kit. Yeah, it's a little bag. Hallelujah. All right. Thank you, CEO. You may go back to your high-rise office. All right, I guess we'll start from the top. We got some bandages. Looks like 2 Band-Aids. And it also came with, oh, this is a sterile surgical blade. Sterilized by gamma radiation. Interesting. So this is gonna turn you into the Hulk if you use it. I'm gonna give myself some additional lighting. This is a Trailblazer lantern that I got from an unboxing, gosh, how many years ago was that? And I've actually been using it. So you give it a little bit of twist and it springs out. And you got yourself light. Just gonna put that over there. So this is a scalpel blade. Yeah, okay, I know how these work. I wonder if it comes with the handle, or do they just give you the blade? Because the blade, it's got this notch cut out, and you're supposed to slip it onto the handle, and it clips into place. And then when you're done with it, you can slip it off and then put another one back on. And then you got this dog tag looking thing. I guess this is a reflector. Normally I see the hole in the middle, so you like look through the hole at an airplane, and then you can kind of do this and signal them. I guess you could do it with the hole up here. I don't know. Never tried it. So that's fun. Here we have perhaps the most useful item in the entire kit. It is a stick. I'm finding fish hooks, just kind of loose, a couple of different sizes. Here's another very mangled, broken match. Here's one of those lifeboat matches. 2 lifeboat matches. More matches. Okay, this is good. Lots of matches. So 7 regular matches, 2 lifeboat matches, and a striking surface. Yeah, I got a couple of lead sinkers here. A couple of, what do they call these? Bobby pins. Yeah, I could probably think of a few scenarios where those could be useful. Safety pins. You can do a shitload with safety pins. If you ever have a tear in your clothing or your pack, you could kind of use it to sort of stitch it together. Speaking of stitching things together, here's a little needle and thread kind of held together. I like that. This, I think, is one of those towels. You could use it as a bandage. You can use it for as a filter. This is a 44 caliber bullet knife. So if you need to do a little bush crafting, you got yourself a roughly 1.5 centimeter clip point blade. It is a slip joint. It's shiny, so if you drop it, you could probably find it again. And if you come across some raiders, you could pull it out and pretend you're loading it into your gun so that they will run away. Here's a little bundle of twine. You can use it for lashing if you get real desperate tinder, but I wouldn't use it for that. Okay, huh? Is it a saw? Okay, so between your bushcrafting 44 caliber bullet and your finger saw, you're ready to go. You can build a log cabin with just those 2 things. Another sinker. It kind of looks like a chain chomp with that tail. All right, and here we have a bunch of stuff stuck together. A little bit of orange paracord. It's a redundancy, you know. So we got a total of 4 fish hooks so far. And here we have some metal cord. This is probably brass. You could use it to sew cloth together. You can use it as lashing. It's a good thing to have, I suppose. Now here we have a clip. One of these deals. I guess you can use some of the paracord to make yourself like a belt or something. If I put this through here like that, let's tie it on like that. Get the other end. Does this count as bushcrafting? And there you go. You could strap things onto the paracord and then clip this around your neck. Or if you make it longer, you can like turn it into a belt. Loop it on around here, loop it onto the string, and then I'm gonna take my bushcrafting saw and put it on that. And there you go. You could probably carry this entire kit just with this very useful plastic clip. All right, I'll set that aside. Now there's this little plastic bag. The plastic bag itself can be useful. You can use it to store things dry. You could use it to keep food fresh. You could use it to store water. If you get really thirsty, you can have a sip of water with it. Just one sip. Okay, what is this thing? Oh, it's a flashlight. Ah, got it. Yeah, okay. You wake up in the middle of the night, you gotta take a leak, you don't wanna follow the ditch, so you bust this sucker out and do your business, and then you unscrew it a little bit and it blinks out. And it's got a little keychain on it so you can attach it to your survival belt. And here you have one of those compasses. I don't have a reference compass to see if this is accurate, but at least it's kind of settling in the same general direction, so I'm going to assume that it's correct. Okay, here we have some drugs. Hopefully it's something good. Mystery drugs. Maybe it's water purification, or maybe it's too old and it fell apart. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it wasn't an opioid because I just got it all over me. It doesn't say what it is. Okay, well, we'll just assume that it's aspirin, I guess. Anyway, and then we have this bag. Oh, got another thing of metal cordage. Very nice. So this bag will provide you with another sip of water if you wanted to use it for water storage. And here we have one of those survival saws. I've seen people using these on YouTube and they looks like they snap pretty easily, but maybe it won't if you're just not that rough on it. And again, you can very easily attach it to your bushcrafted survival belt. All right, that is the entire contents. What do you think? If you had all this stuff, do you think you could survive? I had a lot of trouble just getting the damn thing open, so... and don't forget, you also have a bag of tinfoil. So they just gave you a scalpel blade, but nothing else. Maybe you've got to craft your own handle for it, maybe. So without counting redundancies, I counted 25 pieces, almost exactly half of what they claim on the box. If I do count redundancies, like every single item as if it were its own thing, I think I actually do get 48, but I'm counting, so there's like 46 individual items that I counted, including the ring on the grenade itself. I guess you can get up to 48 if you count the plastic bags that some of these things came in. So this is what is in one of those survival grenades. Good luck. This has been JJJinks. Truck Stop Knives!